guys, so today I'm off and I decided that I needed to do a video before I start my day. I'm gonna go have a fun day with my mom today, which is awesome for us. We need to spend some quality time because I work a lot, and so I mean it is only 40 hours, but it seems like it drains me a lot, and so when I come home I don't really have that much time to spend with her. So on my off days we run errands and we just bond, and she's my best friend, and you know, whatever. So before I go off and do fun stuff with my mom, I wanted to do this fun stuff with you. It's basically just showing you my favorites, and I am gonna show you all of my favorites, and I know that I've showed you some of these favorites before, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to run through the favorites that I've shown you before as quickly as I can so that it won't like drag on. But these are my favorites, so I'm not like sticking stuff in here just because I want to. It's actual stuff that I've been using. You've seen this brush before. It's the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Still loving that. I don't see when I'm not ever gonna love this brush. I love this brush a lot and I use it all the time. I love it. And this one is another one that I love. It says it's a blush brush, but actually I don't really use it that much for blush. I mostly use it for like setting. I know like for my setting powder is what I use it for. Sometimes I do use the setting powder, and like let's say if I've gone crazy a little bit with the blush, because God knows sometimes that happens with me, I will use the what is it, the MAC Studio Fix foundation, and I will just take it like that and then just kind of like brush it all over and kind of like help out with the blending and stuff. So I love this, and I love this too. I think I showed you this in my last video as well. This is the color is NC40, and it's just a powder foundation. Looks like that. I'm not even gonna tell you what I haven't found another mascara that's better than this one at the drugstore. I'm never ever, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm never ever gonna do it because I don't know, but I don't see myself in the near future buying really expensive high-end mascara unless it comes with a kit, and it just comes with it, you know what I mean? So this is what I've been using, and this is what I've used for the last maybe 6 months or so. If you haven't given it a try, you need to, because this is awesome stuff. Speaking of brushes, I found this brush in my little stash, and I guess I hadn't been using it. It's just a Chanel brush that I got in a kit that one of my friends gave me for my birthday like a long time ago, and I hadn't really been using it because it's so short that in the containers that I keep it in like this, and my brush is in this IKEA, it's actually a pot, but I use it as a brush container. So I stick it, you know, all my brushes in there, and it's so short that I never really used it. But I came upon it like in July sometime, but I really like it because it's kind of like a small, it's just a small brush, and I feel like it gets to the area that I want it to. Like it's not so big like this one. Even though it's a blush brush, I don't use it for that. I use it because I feel like it's kind of big, so I use this one for my blush. As you can see, it's kind of dirty, my bad. Okay, next, what is next? Oh, okay, I talked about this in my haul in July, and this is the L'Oreal 12-Hour Infallible, the super slim liquid eyeliner, and it's just a felt tip eyeliner. It looks like this, and I am loving it. This is the first felt tip eyeliner that I've used in a really long time, because in general for me, felt tip eyeliners, I really don't like them. Like in general, I usually don't like them. I've had like a few from Avon. I've had the ones from, maybe it's because I just thought about this, that maybe it's just because whenever I buy them, I don't have a lot of faith in them, so I don't like to spend a lot of money on them. So like this one was like $10 or $11 or something like that, or maybe $9, somewhere around that neighborhood in the drugstore. So, or did I buy this at Walmart? I don't remember where the hell I got this, but anyway, this wasn't like a high-end product or anything like that. But for a felt tip, for me, is expensive because I usually don't buy them. I am more like a gel eyeliner type of girl. The only thing with that is that with gel, you have to have like the, you know, the brush and all that. And then it's just a little bit more time consuming. With this one, I feel like it's a little bit faster for my morning routine, and I get an added bonus that it's very, very pigmented. Like this is, I can honestly say, out of the few felt tip eyeliners that I've bought in the past, this is by far the best performing one that I've had. So I really, really like it, and it's giving me hope that maybe there are good felt tip eyeliners. The only problem that I'm having with it is that I've only had it for a month, and it's already feeling kind of like it's drying out or something like that. So I think that what I'm gonna start doing is when I put it up, I'm gonna put it upside down, so that way the product comes down a little bit, so that way it's, you know, gravity helps me with that problem of it drying out. So that's the only issue that I'm having with it, but other than that, I am in love with this. This is awesome. Okay, what else? Ooh, I got this in that same haul, I believe, and this is the Milani eyeshadow primer. For you guys who know my channel, you know that I am one of those girls that always wears either groundwork or Painterly. Well, usually it's groundwork now, because Painterly, sometimes I don't know where the hell that Painterly is at. It just like, it grew legs and walked off. I don't know. So sometimes I can't find it, but groundwork is always here, so I use that sometimes. But I don't know if it's just that it's just, since it's so hot or whatever, it doesn't hold up as well as this one does. And I mean, I've said this in the past, sometimes I have to be at work for, you know, like 10-11 hours. So, you know, this actually, I'm not gonna say it holds up the 10 or 11 hours that I'm there, but it holds up better than my groundwork. And so, and it's only like $6. Like, oh my god, like if you haven't given this a try, you need to, because it is awesome. And you only need a tiny bit, and I've started putting it on the top on my, you know, I obviously has an eyeshadow primer, but I've also started putting it at the bottom so that my concealer won't crease. We'll see, I don't know. I just barely started doing that, so I'll keep you updated if that's like a good thing, but for sure as a primer it's awesome. Okay, one more eyeliner that I love, and that I bought, how long ago did I bought this? I want to say it was like 2 or 3 months ago or something. I have used it in a video or a few videos before, I think, but I never really talked about it because I was kind of still trying it out. And at the time that I bought this, I also bought the Milani Liquify. That's what I bought. And out of these two, I like this one better. This is the Prestige Total Intensity. And this is what that looks like. And I know that it's small. It's deepest black is the color. And when it first came out, this is what the packaging looked like. And now they have changed a little bit the packaging. In my last haul, I hauled another one of these because I said that this is one of my favorites. This is what the packaging looks like now, or like they changed like the writing or whatever, it looks like that. Now, this is the blue one, but I have the black one somewhere around here. In any case, I am in love with this eyeliner. It stays on really, really well. I put it on the, like the upper waterline is where I put this eyeliner, and sometimes I even like smudge it out. I like this one better than the Milani Liquify, and let me tell you the reason why is because what I've noticed with the Milani Liquify is that when I have it, here, let me try to find it for you. That way you know what I'm talking about. Is this it? No, that's not it. It stays really, really smooth. Okay, so this is the Milani one, right? So you see how it's like dried up a lot? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. It's dried up a lot, and there's a, in my opinion, it's pretty big space between the actual eyeliner and the part right here, I guess the pencil part, and I really don't like that. And what I find that sometimes on the edges, it'll be kind of hard, and I really have to like work with it so that I can get to the creamier part of the eyeliner, even though it's always, you know, it always has a cap on it. And this one is not, it doesn't do that. Like, as much, you know. And yeah, it kind of does separate a little bit, but there's a difference, you know. I can see a difference, and it's creamy, like super creamy. Not that the Milani isn't creamy, but it's just this one holds up. I think it holds up better in my opinion, so I like this one over that one. Even though the Milani's not bad, I just have that little pet peeve. So this one is kind of embarrassing to show you, but this is like the blush that I use like almost on a daily basis, if you can tell. That I've used a lot of this, and I hadn't mentioned it before because when I bought it, I just took it out of the packaging and I threw it away. Like the packaging, I threw it away. So I was like, if I'm gonna show you, I might as well show you like what the brand name and what it's called and stuff. And there isn't anything on the back because I did mention that I get this. I got this at the dollar store, and this is what it actually looks like. It's called Color Mate, and the color is called Blushed, is what it's called. But it's just this like peachy, pinky color. It's not really, I mean, it's mostly matte, but it's just a really, really pretty color. And I put that obviously for blush, but I also put it as a transition color, and I use it almost every day. And I am gonna bust this one out as soon as this one starts crumbling, which it hasn't done yet, but I feel that it probably will soon, because this and like these two little areas right here are getting very, very thin. So when that happens, I'm gonna have that one ready. So anyways, what are the other two things that I have to tell you? Oh my god, this is 12 minutes already. Okay, the Lorac Pro, I've already talked about this. If you guys don't have it and are looking for a perfect like palette, go with this one. The Urban Decay, I have the Urban Decay 1 Naked palette. I wish that I had never bought that because I had that one first and I fell in love with this one after, and I would not go back. Something else that I did not haul, even though, I mean, I hauled it, but I just didn't tell you about it. Kind of because I was embarrassed of how much I spent for it, because I was one of those people that was like, you know, hey, I don't think I will ever buy this. But then I was talking to my friend Sissy, and I was like, you know, I ended up buying it. It's the Clarisonic. The Clarisonic Mia is what I got. Mia 2. And I got it in this bright ass neon green color, just because I like the color, and I thought, you know, it might like be like a peppy color in the morning and stuff, because if I do my face in the morning, it just, the color might like pep me up. I don't know. That's what I'm not regretting that I bought the lime neon green one. I really like it, and I've been using that. I got this like the beginning of July, and I've used this, I want to say like every other day, or sometimes if I feel like my face is like really dirty, I'll use it twice a day. I think you're supposed to use it twice a day, but I don't use it every day, twice a day, but for sure at least once a day most of the time. So I use that, and there's a cleanser that I've been using with it, which you guys know the Neutrogena cleanser, that white cleanser. Well, I got this from DG, it's called, from, I think it's Dollar General, and I got this from there, and I have been loving to do those two things together. So I'll put a little bit of this on top of that head and then like cleanse my face. It feels like refreshing and minty and just clean, and I love that. And then after I do that, if I do that at night, then I will put on this pure macadamia oil. And as you can see, it's I gave some of this to my mom, but then I still have like quite a bit left, and now it's to here because I use this like a lot, and I have seen a big difference in my skin. I feel that it's very smooth. I feel like it's very clean, and I even feel a little difference with like my wrinkles. Like I see a difference in my wrinkles. I see that like maybe, you know, since my skin is now cleaner, then maybe that's letting the oils that I put on my face actually work better. That's what I think. That's my theory. I don't know. That also, there's another thing that I have to tell you about, that one of my other favorites is that kind of has to do with beauty, but not really. It's more like to do with health. That it's like a side effect that your you know, your skin looks better, is that I've been drinking a lot of water, like a lot of water. Like seriously, like if I have a bottle that I take to work and it's like 16.9 ounces or 16 or almost 17 ounces, and I drink at work, I'll drink maybe like 3, 4, or 5 of them. So I have to go to the bathroom like so many times a day. I bet people are like, is this bitch pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. But I go to the bathroom like I was, okay? So anyway, so I like sometimes I'd be having like to run out and they're like, where's she going? You already know where she going. So anyways, but I feel like my skin has like changed. As far as like, it's still oily, don't get me wrong, it's still oily, but it's more clear. And I feel like I need less foundation, and when I do put on foundation, I try to put only foundation like here, like in the center of my face. And as to where before I used to put it like all over the place, and I mean I blend it out and stuff, but mostly I try to concentrate it on the center of my face because that's where I feel I need it most. But like I feel like the Clarisonic and also the fact that I've been drinking a lot of water, that has been helping my skin. Like even if I do get like a pimple or two or whatever, then it lasts less time on my skin, and it also dries up faster. So that's always good. Like I don't want to be stuck with a pimple for, you know, for a week, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, I guess you guys can tell the difference, I'm not sure, but it's like I feel like my skin is a little bit more, I don't know, like well behaved. So anyways, I hope that I'm able to, you know, like edit this down because I don't want to do it to the actual time because this is 18 minutes already. So anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, just leave them down below. And of course, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. What other than this do I have to tell you? I'm not quite sure, but if I do, I'll put it down in the description bar. So that's it. I gotta go. Bye.